In the sun-drenched suburbs of Palo Alto, California, where manicured lawns hid the relentless grind of ambition, Elena Reyes once believed marriage was a true partnership, a shared ascent to the top. Born in a working-class neighborhood in San Diego to immigrant parents, she grew up watching her father balance books for small businesses and her mother teach high school math. Elena excelled academically, earning a full ride to Stanford for financial analytics. It was during her junior year in a late-night hackathon that she met Ryan Caldwell. Ryan was magnetic, tall, sharp-jawed, with the easy confidence of someone raised in privilege. His family owned a chain of boutique hotels in Orange County, and he carried himself like the future belonged to him. Their connection was instant, shared late-night coding sessions, debates over venture capital trends, dreams of disrupting entire industries. Elena saw a partner in him. Ryan saw a brilliant mind he could leverage. They married at 28 in a chic vineyard ceremony in Napa. String lights, farm-to-cable dinner, vows exchanged under golden hour sun. Soon after, they relocated to the Bay Area, chasing Ryan's vision for Nexus Forge, a SaaS platform revolutionizing enterprise supply chain logistics with AI. Elena was the architect from day one. While Ryan charmed VCs at Sand Hill Road pitch meetings, she identified the market inefficiency, a gap in predictive inventory tools for mid-market e-commerce. On their honeymoon in Maui, amid crashing waves and Mai Tais, Elena drafted the original business plan on her iPad, running sensitivity analyses while Ryan dreamed aloud. "This could be massive," she said, eyes bright. Ryan kissed her temple. "You're my secret weapon, Elena. We're unstoppable together." For the first few years, it felt true. Elena worked tirelessly, refining pitch decks until 3 a.m., managing burn rate when funding rounds dragged, even liquidating her small stock portfolio to bridge payroll gaps. Nexus Forge grew from a garage prototype to a 20-person team in a sleek Mountain View office. The platform launched to rave reviews, landing a $10 million seed from top-tier funds. Valuation hit $50 million, and life became luxurious, a modern glass-walled house in Los Altos Hills with canyon views, Teslas in the driveway, spontaneous weekends in Lake Tahoe or Cabo. But success changed Ryan. The compliments stopped. At investor dinners and tech mixer parties, he'd downplay her role. "Elena handles the spreadsheets so I can focus on vision and growth." Guests chuckled. Elena smiled tightly, telling herself it was his showman style. At home, the comments sharpened. "You'd be lost without my network, Elena. Who'd hire someone who just crunches numbers? Vision, that's me." She chalked it up to pressure from board expectations and endless fundraising. The words festered. She remembered her mother's quiet advice. "Always keep your own name on the lease, mija. Never depend completely." Elena had always valued independence, but love had softened those edges. The breaking point came on their 5th anniversary. They hosted a lavish party at the house, catered fusion tacos and sushi, a DJ spinning indie electronica, guests in Lululemon athleisure and designer denim mingling on the Infinity Edge deck overlooking twinkling Bay Area lights. Elena had planned every detail, wearing a sleek black dress that made her feel powerful. Ryan, loosened by craft cocktails, pulled her into the kitchen during peak party noise. The quartz counters gleamed, the scent of lime and tequila hung in the air. "You're nothing without me," he said, voice low and cutting. "Look at this place, the house, the cars, the lifestyle, all because of me. You'd still be in that tiny San Diego apartment grading papers or something if I hadn't pulled you into the real game." The words landed like a punch. Elena stared at the man she'd loved since college, now a stranger in his Allbirds and untucked linen shirt. "You really believe that?" she whispered. He smirked. "Prove me wrong." She walked out, rejoined the party, laughed at jokes, and played hostess until the last Uber left. That night, while Ryan slept off the booze, Elena retreated to the guest room. Moonlight spilled through floor-to-ceiling windows. She opened her MacBook and logged into the shared company drive, permissions Ryan had never revoked, assuming loyalty. She began downloading, not theft, documentation. Every email thread, her pivot suggestions, saved quarters, every model that caught a former CFO's embezzlement, every deck slide investors praised as genius. Deeper, Ryan Slack DMs with a Sand Hill fund discussing co-founder optimization, euphemism for sidelining her. Tears came, silent and hot, but they sharpened her focus. This wasn't collapse, it was ignition. She encrypted the files, backed them to a secure external drive, and started outlining steps, not revenge born of rage, but justice built on facts. The next morning, over coffee on the deck with fog rolling in, she said calmly, "I need space, Ryan. Time to think." He laughed. "Go ahead. You'll be back in a week begging for your old life." She packed one suitcase, essentials, no luxuries, and drove away, the house shrinking in her rearview mirror. Elena settled into a modest, furnished apartment in Redwood City, functional, affordable, a short Caltrain ride from the valley. She paid rent from a separate savings account she'd maintained since grad school, a habit her parents drilled into her. The place had plain white walls, a small balcony overlooking traffic, and quiet nights. No infinity pool, no canyon views, just peace. No explosive fights marked her exit, just a brief email to Ryan. "I'm taking time to reflect. Please give me space and don't reach out." He ignored it. Texts poured in. "Stop the drama, Elena. The team needs your models. Who else will run the numbers?" Then guilt. "After everything I've built for us, you're walking away over one comment?" She read once, heart twisting, then blocked him everywhere. The first month was isolation. Friends texted, "What happened? Ryan says you're figuring things out." She replied vaguely, "Personal stuff, need time." Inside her new space, she rebuilt. Mornings, yoga apps and black coffee. Afternoons, online courses, advanced machine learning for finance, ethical AI governance, scaling SAS businesses. Topics Ryan had mocked as VC hype. She reconnected with old Stanford contacts. Professor Daniel Kim, now at a Singapore-based VC, Zoomed her. "Elena, you are always the analytical core behind Ryan's flash. He had charisma, you had substance." Long conversations followed, advice, introductions, a small freelance gig auditing a portfolio company's financials. Elena launched freelancing under Analytics, small jobs first, due diligence for angels, revenue modeling for Series A startups. Word spread via LinkedIn and alumni groups. Rates rose steadily. Clients' emails, "You saved us 6 figures." Income wasn't mansion money, but it was hers, proof she could thrive independently. At Nexus Forge, turbulence grew. A Seattle competitor launched a cleaner UI and faster integrations. Investors grumbled about execution. Ryan posted LinkedIn platitudes. "Building solo is tough, but the view is worth it." Elena read them incognito, a quiet smile forming. She hired a discreet family lawyer in San Francisco, Sarah Nguyen, sharp and no-nonsense, specializing in tech founder divorces, not filing yet, just mapping. Ryan had controlled finances, dismissing her questions with, "I've got this." But Elena had co-signed early loans and docs. The house, joint title. Equity? She'd never fully transferred her co-founder stake, a buried clause from incorporation days, equal until Series B close. Sarah's team uncovered paper trails. Elena tracked Ryan's spending. Tahoe ski trips billed as team offsites, luxury watches as gifting, dinners with strategic partners who looked suspiciously like influencers on Instagram. One foggy evening, scrolling Angel List jobs, Elena saw Nexus Forge advertising head of strategy. The description mirrored her old responsibilities exactly. Ryan was erasing her publicly. Rage flared, then cooled to strategy. She refreshed her resume, emphasized independent consulting with anonymized wins, and applied under her full name, Elena Reyes. Days later, "We'd like to invite you for an interview." She closed her laptop, city lights flickering below. This wasn't just employment, it was entry. Elena prepared meticulously. New wardrobe, structured blazers, minimalist gold earrings, confidence rebuilt through therapy paid from freelance checks. Her therapist helped unpack years of subtle erosion. "You're not reclaiming a seat at the table, Elena. You're building your own." The interview was Zoom. Ryan wasn't on it, tied up in investor calls. COO Marcus Lee led, flanked by HR and a board rep. They grilled her on turnaround scenarios. Elena answered with precision, drawing from real Nexus Forge history, anonymized. Marcus leaned in. "You're exactly what we need. The CEO will be thrilled." She smiled. "I look forward to meeting him." Offer arrived 2 weeks later. Head of strategy, direct report to CEO, salary double her freelance peak, equity refresh. She signed. Day 1, Nexus Forge's open plan office in Mountain View. Glass walls, standing desks, kombucha on tap. Elena walked in, badge clipped, shown to her new office, her old space now with standing desk and plants. Ryan appeared in the doorway, green juice in hand, face draining of color as he read the nameplate. "Elena?" She looked up calmly. "Mr. Caldwell, good morning." He shut the door. "What the hell is this?" "I posted the role. I applied. I was qualified." "You think you can just come back like nothing happened?" "I'm not coming back. I'm starting fresh. The board approved." He laughed bitterly. "You'll burn out in a month. You need my network. Watch me." She dove in. Within weeks, she flagged vendor overpayments, redundant SaaS subscriptions, marketing spend with low ROI. Board decks presented fixes, investors nodded. Ryan forced public praise. "Our new head of strategy is killing it." Privately, he seethed. Elena built alliances, mentoring analysts over coffee, crediting team wins, shifting culture from Ryan's vision to collaborative. Covertly, she collected old emails claiming her ideas as his, recorded meetings. California two-party consent required careful handling. She stuck to emails and docs. Financial irregularities, funds diverted to personal accounts masked as business development. She time-stamped, encrypted, stored securely. 6 months later, Nexus Forge's valuation slipped 10% amid competition and macro headwinds. Board demanded action. Elena's turnaround plan, AI forecasting upgrade, 18% cost trim, strategic partnerships. Numbers airtight. Board approved unanimously. Ryan voted yes, jaw tight. In the hallway, he cornered her. "Don't think this makes you untouchable." She met his eyes. "I already am." Divorce filing came next. Paper served at his office. Clean, professional. Ryan exploded via voicemail. New number. "You'll get nothing. I built this from nothing." Lawyer Sarah Nguyen replied, "Joint assets, equal equity per docs, no prenup, your choice." Ryan hired aggressive Bay Area counsel, painting Elena as opportunistic. Discovery revealed offshore accounts, undeclared perks. Elena held evidence tight. Side project Rise Vault launched quietly, fintech for women founders, anonymous grants, mentorship, tools. Beta users grew fast. TechCrunch mentioned, former Nexus Forge exec launches empowering platform. Ryan hated the optics. He appeared at her apartment one rainy night. Come back, we can fix this. She spoke through the chain. No. You'll regret this. Door closed. Year 2. Nexus Forge rebounded under Elena's strategies. Revenue plus 42%. Users doubled. Board offered COO. Ryan opposed. Conflict of interest. Overruled. Divorce heated. Ryan demanded house, cars, half equity. Elena countered with dissipation proof. $2.1 million to consultants, his girlfriend. Judge froze assets. Ryan's outbursts grew public, snapped at conference Q&A. Investors whispered. Elena bought Nexus Forge shares quietly, building position. RiseVault raised $6 million seed. Awards followed. Ryan's sabotage attempts, anonymous rumors, backfired. Employees defended her. One afternoon, he stormed her office. "You're ruining everything I created." "I'm saving it from you." That night, she sent the dossier anonymously to board chair. Financials, emails, witnesses. Response: emergency meeting called. Emergency meeting in glass-walled conference room. Ryan arrived confident. Elena presented routine updates. Then chair spoke. "We received serious allegations." Slides showed $4.1 million discrepancies. Ryan: fabricated, smear job. Elena stood. "Here are originals." Binders distributed. Transfers, ignored warnings, admissions. Board stunned. Ryan: "She's my ex. Revenge." Chair: "Facts aren't revenge." Vote: remove Ryan as CEO immediately. Security escorted him out. Elena named interim CEO. In lobby, Ryan hissed, "You planned this." She walked past. "Goodbye, Ryan." Elena rebranded Nexus Forge. Ethical AI focus, diversity push. Valuation climbed to $135 million. Court-ordered buyout of Ryan's shares at depressed value. His appeals failed. RiseVault hit 120K users, Founder of the Year awards. Ryan's new ventures flopped. Girlfriend left. Social media rants deleted. Elena dated a kind product manager, hosted Women in Tech Summit where Ryan tried crashing. Security removed him. His text: "You won. Happy?" Ignored. Forbes cover. From invisible to icon, Elena Reyes's rise after betrayal. "Someone said I was nothing without him. Today, my companies exceed anything he imagined." Ryan saw it. Friends sent pity messages. He launched anonymous online attacks. Traced, lawsuits followed. Elena settled, donated proceeds to domestic violence nonprofits. Public turned. Ryan became cautionary tale. 2 years later, Ryan, humbled and broke, asked for coffee. At a quiet cafe, he said, "I need help. Loan, reference, anything." Elena studied him. "Why?" He said, "I was wrong, completely." She slid an envelope. Therapy fund check. Entry-level referral. Note: "You said I was nothing without you. Look at us now." He stared, silent. She rose. "This is mercy. No more contact." Walked away. Closure complete. Today, Elena leads Nexus Forge and RiseVault, mentors hundreds, married to a supportive partner who celebrates her fully. Ryan lives quietly, occasional consulting, low profile. In her office hangs one framed line. "He said, 'You're nothing without me.' Her final revenge proved him wrong. She smiles at it daily. True revenge isn't destruction, it's becoming living proof they were blind.